that you're on the right path. Okay, so if doubt is showing up for you right now, that is because it can't predict, or your old self can't predict what's going to happen anymore. And doubt is here because it wants you to be safe. And in doing so, it wants you to survive. Okay, so this is just a survival mechanism that is built into your brain, and it got you this far. But right now, you might be feeling stuck. And the way that I see it, the way that I'm hearing it is it's a misinterpretation. You're actually not stuck. Doubt has come in because it is showing you that it has absolutely no idea what is going to come next. And because it can't predict what is going to come next, it's showing its face and it's getting loud. And so you might feel stuck. But the thing is that what you are being called to do right now is to trust even more. Trust even more that you are on the right path, because otherwise doubt wouldn't creep in, because you are like, you'd be all the way in your comfort zone, you'd be safe, and that's not where you want to be. If you want to live a life full of magic and miracles, which you are here for, you have to be unpredictable to your old self. And so where I've been doubting myself is like, doubt has crept in a few times over the past week, and I get to see it and love it for what it is, because it's a survival mechanism that it kept us safe when things were more primal outside. Like, should I really go out of the cave at night? It was good to stay in the cave at night, because that meant you survived, and anyone who left the cave wasn't able to spread their DNA because they didn't survive. Okay? And so all of the people who are here right now, they have developed all of these survival skills based on millennia of having to survive in a world where you got eaten up by the tiger. But we're not there anymore. The tiger doesn't exist anymore. And so when your nervous system feels like there is a tiger, doubt will come up. But there is no tiger, and you know that. You are right now safe in your body. And it's safe to experiment with manifestation. And so because you're here, you have been experimenting a little bit with manifestation, and it's been quite successful. Okay, and now you're being called to go bigger and create more boldly, and not that controlling side of what you would have done in the past, but actually choosing something new, choosing something that your previous self wouldn't predict you would do. And by doing that, you are unlocking codes that are dormant in you, and you expand so much to absolutely heal this that will again, like, you, because I have broken the prediction machine, and will again call doubt forth, because you've never walked that path. And so because you've never walked that path, your prediction machine has absolutely no idea what's going to happen. And so, that is the dance with uncertainty. it doesn't mean that you're not clear about what you want to do. It is just that you have absolutely no idea what's going to happen tomorrow. So doubt is trying to predict what is going to happen tomorrow. So your reality is just a prediction from your brain about what it thinks it is going to happen. And when you break that prediction machine, suddenly everything becomes possible. And when everything becomes possible, that's when you jump timelines. So right now, I actually was going to sit somewhere else. However, that spot was taken, and so I just looked around for a new spot, and this popped up. Whatever called me to sit right here, is where my frequency needs to be right now. And something that came up for me in my morning meditation this morning is you are exactly where you need to be. And yes, you are being called somewhere else, but now it's time for patience because you have stuff to clean up and you can't move on to the next place without cleaning up the old and cleaning out the old. So you're just being called to be still, be grateful, savor every moment where you are, because there is no other place that you can be except here, right now. The past doesn't exist, the future doesn't exist, only the now moment exists. And that's what you're here for. That is living the life that you want to live because you aren't projecting yourself into the future. You aren't rewinding the past and replaying the past. You are being right here, right now. And that is the whole point. That is living the best life ever. Is what is the highest and best thing that I can do in this moment. And that can be washing the dishes. Because you know that once you've washed the dishes and you've cleaned up the mess, that you can go on to the next thing and you don't have to think about doing the dishes anymore. It's not part of your to-do list. It's not part of your future because it's already gone. And you've just melted the past and the future all together into this now moment. Okay? So I'm just here to give you some more practical things about what other people say and how to embody it. So it's not just about talking the talk, it's about walking the walk. And I am here to be embodied, to actually do the things, to translate the ancestral wisdom, the ancient wisdom into nowadays practical topics so that you can actually embody all of these things. So you can live the life that you want to live because I'm living the life that I want to live. Okay, so I want to give you a short light language activation just because I love doing it and because I'm being called to do it. Okay, so Enestiki inni yara istata uni ki yara yasatiki yara yatuk unu istiki na yasatiki na ayastatuku uini ki yaskatuk toru kuyana statiki na ayastatuku. Let the vibration, the frequency wash over you. Trashtatuk unu yene statiki na raya statiki na koro statuk uni yana statiki ya. Trashtatuk unu yastatiki na kara yastatiki na ko yunustatuku yana ki yastatiki ya. Let the light codes of the sun that is shining on me right now be translated and into your body and unlock the DNA codes in you for rearranging your whole light body to become more crystalline. Ene statuini arashtatako unuya rashtataki arayataki nukuiniki arashtata ayanaya statuini karayastatako uruyishtaka ayanaka ahiyashtatakuiniki arashtatako unuyishtaki arayastatako. So you will feel called to go into the light more often. Tarashtatako unuyishtataki anarayastatak unuiniki ashtatakarayastatako uniatayastataki nakaroyishtatako uniatakaraystataki anaka, because the light body wants to be infused with more light. From the sun codes that are now being transmitted to Earth, to Gaia, because what happens to Gaia happens to humans as well. Her frequency is constantly increasing. Science has shown that, and because of the law of one, that we all are one, we are one with Gaia, she's one with us, and we are all connected to the human consciousness. If you are aware of it or not, these codes are all activating in you right now. And so try, oh no, there is no try, there is only do. Sorry. Get the sunlight on your skin without anything in between, at least 5 minutes a day. Whatever you can do. And believe that your skin is receiving the right amount of light. Because we have been taught that sunlight is dangerous. Now that has kept you inside of the system. However, the sunlight is actually activating codes within you that are really important for you for your awakening process. Let that be your confirmation, and let me know in the comments below how that felt for you. If you feel called to, like, follow, subscribe, share, and comment. Oh, white butterfly. Yes. Oh, and 333 on the clock there. Yoo-hoo. Okay, so let that be your confirmation. Let that be whatever you needed to hear right now. And there was actually quite a lot packed in there. So I would love to have you around. And if you are interested in a light language activation, a personal one, the details are in the description box below, where you can directly book with me. If there's anything else, any of the other offerings that you're interested in, you can also book a 15-minute discovery call to see what I'm all about, and if there's anything that you would like to do with me, and so that I can help you with your transformation process, your transcendent process, whatever. I'm here to guide you and just to give you a different perspective on what you're seeing right now, so that you can't unsee it anymore. And thank you so much for listening all the way to here. It's just such a pleasure to be able to do this and live this amazing life. So that's what I call zero with an X, has been just channeling through me. That's what I'm here for. And yeah, happy to see you next time. Hasta luego.
You thought you were losing your mind, but you're just remembering who you are. The signs you've been seeing aren't signs, they're coordinates written in the stars. Every crazy thing you've seen, every vision, every dream, every nobody would believe me. That's your energy, vibration and frequency. You're not broken, you don't need healing. You're the one you're looking for, darling. You don't need saving, you need reminding. You already are the light.